It is I, Lil Rush, Little EIB Network. Folks, did Newt just whoop that butt last night?
That's something else.
Newt just took CNN and took the Obama-loving state-run media, pulled down their pants and just spanked them. Spanked them until that butt was raw. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But of course, he's going to get no breaks whatsoever. Now that he's told the truth about the media, folks. Not allowed to do that here in America. Our number here on the Little EIB Network, 866-482-1011 here on Open Line Friday, which, as you know, is a bunch of BS. Because I don't take your calls to at least 2.5 hours into this thing anyway, and then I steer them to what I want to talk to. But anyway, Open Line Friday at 866-482-1011. Yes, Hacky, go ahead.
Let me give you the headline here. This is the New York Daily News.
Sack, go ahead.
Newt Gingrich lashes out at media for reporting ex-wife's, quote, false claim that he wanted an open marriage. An open marriage.
I got to hear it again. It's like Viagra. When I hear this, it just goes, man.
I think the destructive, vicious, negative nature of much of the news media makes it harder to govern this country, harder to attract decent people to run for public office, and I am appalled that you would begin a presidential debate on a topic like that.
How's that butt feeling now, boy? You know, John King is married to, is it Dana Bash? Bash, what is her name?
Right.
He's going to have to rub some ointment on that butt tonight, maybe some icy hot or something, because Newt just scalded that butt.
Is that all you want to say, sir?
As Akon said, look back and watch me smack that.
Every person in here knows personal pain.
Yes, they do.
Every person in here has had someone close to them go through painful things.
Yes.
To take an ex-wife and make it 2 days before the primary. A significant question in a presidential campaign.
That's right.
Is as close to despicable as anything I can imagine.
Man, I tell you what, that's like Cialis and Viagra, just a shot of it. And 5-hour energy all just bottled up into one for Lil Rush Poe. Woo!
Wow.
People that get no breaks whatsoever. And I have to tell you again, I've said it before, folks. At least part of this is Newt's fault. You have to get rid of these ex-wives, and you have to do it in the best. You either got to get them some STFU money, and I don't care how big the check is, because I've written a bunch of them.
It's a shut-up kind of money.
Or you got to. It's a bullet to the head, bury them out in the desert. You got to. Have you heard of Marta? Do you know where Marta went? I mean, you used to hear Marta on my show all the time.
Used to talk about her.
Her annoying, whiny voice causing dogs from the Tri-County area to gather at your radio. You remember when Marta was on the show and I gave her that fake publication? I said, just go over there and publish your fake conservative publication and we'll pimp it up. Remember that whole deal?
Yes.
And then we divorced and you never heard from her. I got to tell you, God almighty, I had a hell of a time getting rid of her.
That cost you 8 figures?
Well, it actually cost me a lot more than that. I had to rent out one of those tigers that Siegfried and Roy had to get rid of her.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I tried everything. I tried sharks with freaking laser beams.
Wow.
I tried gators down in Florida. I had hitmen. She annoyed. I'm going to tell you, that voice of hers, folks, it annoyed a hitman so much he blew his own brains out. He went over there and she started talking and he goes, oh, forget it. Bam, I'm out.
All right, well, let me throw something else at you that people may not know. During the debate last night, John King then announced that Newt Gingrich was releasing his income tax forms. Of course, that was to kind of embarrass Mitt Romney. The numbers are that Newt Gingrich paid $994,000 in federal taxes in 2010
That's
on
not enough.
$3.1 million in income, so that sounds like it's about a 32%.
Is that enough for you, bloodthirsty jerk, you vampire?
Well, I didn't hear him complaining about his rate.
Well, I'm sure he'd want to pay
Romney
less.
Is down there paying 15%.
Well, you're not. You can't too. If you're that kind of guy here in America and you start complaining about your rates, you're anti-patriotic. You're hating on the poor.
Anti-capitalist.
Anti-capitalism and the whole night. By the way, I think Newt's next ex-wife, and we should go ahead and start this as a reality television show, Newt's next ex-wife. Maybe she'll get him to convert to Judaism. I know that gets you all excited. I know that gets you all happy. Let's see. We got a woman here.
MJ.
Hello, woman. You're on FM Talk 101.1 WZTK. I'm glad you called.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anyone gives any thought to the dishonesty and lies that a person must tell to have affairs. What kind of person would that be leading our country? How honest would they be with us?
Blah, 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 blah. blah, blah. What about the dishonesty and the lies you have to tell just to keep the marriage together? Like your butt doesn't look fat. Like you're not gaining weight. What about those lies? What about I love your company and your voice doesn't annoy the hell out of me and make me want to eat a bullet? What about those lies? And what about what Bill Clinton did to this country? What about that?
Yeah, not good either.
Yeah. Thank you for calling, dear.
All right, that's MJ. Don't condescend to the female.
Oh, we can't call somebody dear now. Oh, my God. The feminazis are back. 866-482-1011 on Open Line Friday. I got another clip for you, folks. Obama appearing last night. I guess this was at the Apollo Theater. And he breaks out into a song here, I believe.
So he was at Disney World during the day, and then he's at the Apollo Theater at night. What is he going to be at Six Flags over Midland, Texas tomorrow?
God knows exactly what this guy is doing as he continues to rub it. You know, I know this is killing him because he hasn't played golf in nearly 4 days. But here he is last night at the Apollo Theater, and I believe he breaks out in a song here.
And then to know that Reverend Al Green was here.
Do you have that show on MSNBC?
I'm so in love with you.
Listen to that crowd. Listen to that crowd. Oh, they love it. They love it. I just want everybody to hear this guy, as unemployment is up, as people are hurting in this country, as businesses cannot hire because of the regulations he has put upon them, as he has raised taxes across the board on all Americans. He's up there singing Negro spirituals and doing little happy dances, little soft shoe dances, little Mr. Bill Bojangles Robinson dances up at the Apollo Theater, and we're supposed to take that crap. And by the way, I'll take our crowd down in Charleston versus his crowd up there at the Apollo any day of the week.
Hey, let me ask you this, Little Rush. Why hasn't John King of CNN been depicted as quote-unquote uppity the way Juan Williams was Monday night when he challenged Speaker Gingrich?
You try to play this racial game with me using this charged language, and it's just a bunch of bull. Juan Williams, he knows where his place is. He knows where to ramp it back because he's getting the paycheck from Fox News.
John King doesn't know where his place is.
Hell no, he doesn't. Hell no, he has no idea what's going on, and he hates this country. You know, folks, I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm going to get in trouble for this. Snerdley's trying to give me the stop sign on it, but screw him. I'm the one that makes the big bucks around here, Snerdley, so don't you start getting uppity. I wouldn't be surprised if Obama was down there, down in at Walt Disney World, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. He's handing out food stamps to the 7 dwarfs. I bet that's exactly what Obama was doing down there.